Hi, good evening all. Today we are going to study about classical conditioning. The theory of classical conditioning was proposed by Ivan Pavlov, and he is also known as the father of conditioned reflex. He is also known as the father of conditioned reflex. You may get these type of questions in university exams, PSC and other competitive exams. So he conducted the experiment on a dog. He conducted his experiment on a dog, and what he done was he gave meat to the dog, and as a result, saliva is produced. You know that here meat acts as natural stimulus, and saliva is a natural response to the stimulus. If we bring some modification to this, natural stimulus and response, we are unknowingly or knowingly conditioning the whole thing. So we are conditioning the whole process here. So the modification we gave to this experiment is, he after giving this meat, he rang a bell. But the dog did not salivate hearing the bell. So every time the meat was presented, the bell was rung too. The activity of presenting the meat accompanied with a ringing of bell was repeated several times. And as a result, each time the bell was rung without giving the meat, the dog began to salivate. So the sound of the bell and sight of the meat got interconnected. Next time the dog was given no food but the bell was rung. It was found that even in the absence of meat, the dog began to salivate hearing the bell. It was found that the absence of meat didn't make any change to dog. In this experiment, the dog learned to salivate at the sound of the bell. Establishment of this new artificial association is what is known as conditioning. The natural stimulus can thus be said to be the unconditioned stimulus, the natural response, the unconditioned response, and the artificial stimulus that we gave, that is the bell, can be named as the conditioned stimulus, and the response to the conditioned stimulus, that is the salivation, can be called as the conditioned response. This kind of learning in terms of conditioned response was named as learning by conditioning, or simply the theory of classical conditioning. So to make the whole thing somehow simple or lucid, I am going to give you a diagrammatic representation of Pavlov's experiment. So before conditioning, the meat acted as the unconditioned stimulus or the natural stimulus, which gave us the natural response or the unconditioned response, that is saliva. When the bell, which is our unconditioned stimulus, didn't give salivation, but during condition, the meat as well as bell was produced at the same time. So here the meat is the unconditioned stimulus and bell is the conditioned stimulus, which gave us the saliva. So after conditioning the dog, the conditioned stimulus, that is the bell alone, was enough to give the conditioned reflex, that is saliva. The whole thing is mixed up, but what I have said is clear. I hope what I have said is clear. So the conditioned stimulus, that is bell, is now giving the conditioned response without the unconditioned stimulus, that is meat. In conditioning, learning is considered as a habit formation. The whole thing is just a habit formation and is based on the principle of association and substitution. Here the bell substitutes the meat. It is simply a stimulus response type of learning, where in place of a natural stimulus, an artificial stimulus or a conditioned stimulus, here it is bell, is given. In this experiment, we can when both the artificial and natural stimuli are brought together several times, the dog becomes habituated or conditioned to respond to the situation. This creates a perfect association between types of stimuli presented together. As a result, after enough repetition, natural stimulus could be substituted or replaced by an artificial stimulus to evoke the natural response, that is a salivation. So that is all about conditioned reflex. Hope you have understood. While writing these topics in exams, you need to clearly define what is unconditioned stimulus, what is conditioned stimulus, what is conditioned reflex, what is unconditioned reflex, what is natural reflex, what is natural response, and the whole revolves around conditioning. The whole theory revolves around conditioning, that is bringing up a modification to the natural stimulus and natural response. Hope the whole topic is clear to you, and thanks.